Music! I love doing that. It's so cool. Hey, I'm Michael Edward, creator of How to Crush Your Mental Blocks, which is a course that teaches you how to identify and remove the mental blocks that's keeping you stuck, stopping you from reaching your level of success. Hey, my friend. This week, I want to talk about when life throws you a curveball. You know what I'm talking about. When things happen unexpectedly that throw you off your game, right? You've had this happen. We all have. It's just a matter of what degree did it happen and how did you cope with it, all right? We're going to talk a bit about that today. So if you had a major or a not so major catastrophe happened, did you put everything on hold? And you probably did. A lot of us usually do. And we're going to talk about how to cope with that, how to get beyond that sort of stuff, all right? And I just last week, a week ago today, I hurt my lower back. I was rowing on my indoor rowing machine, Concept 2. And in this month of March, we have the Mud Madness Challenge, and which means you had to row X number of 1,000 meters a day for 25 of the 31 days in March. All right, so I was doing that, no big deal. And at the same time, we had a race, a sprint, come up, and the sprint was sort of a worldwide thing, and I was competing with other blind people, PR3VI, which means visually impaired category, over 50 years of age. And I managed to place third in that, all right? And while I was at it, I was looking at some of the world records on the Concept 2 website, to which I hold one, and I decided I was going to set 2 new world records, so I did. So now I officially have 3 world records, all right? So the month was going well. And then last week, I sat down to row, and I did my usual 10 to 15 minute warm up, so I got a good layer of sweat going. I'm hot, you know, I'm not hot, but I'm warm. I'm doing good. Everything's feeling good. So I did a little 4x500 sprint, which means I do 500 meters, which takes me 2 minutes, let's say. I was pushing a little beyond the 2 minutes, which is not bad. It's not killer speed, not going to win any, world records, but it's good. It's a good workout. And then I rest for a minute, which means I paddle slowly for a minute, or pull slowly, and get my wind back, and then I hit the next one, okay? So I did that 4 times. And I've done this 3-4 times this month. So in the first 17 days of March. And I felt good. Afterwards, I felt good. I was sufficiently tired. I was, appropriately tired. I was appropriately sweaty. I mean, very. And then I slipped right into my 1 to 2K cool down, which 1K is, in a cool down takes me about 6 minutes. So I'm really going slowly. And so on. So, and usually I do 2K. So that's 12, 13 minutes. Very, very slow. Just let the blood, the heart rate slow down, let my wind get normalized, and let my muscles feel good. And I was feeling good at the 1K mark. I was at the 1K mark, and I was feeling really good. And all of a sudden it happened. My lower back just started to seize up. I had no indication that it was going to happen. I felt absolutely fine that morning before I rode, and I rode later on in the day, about 4 p.m. I didn't have any back spasms or any stiffness, anything out of the ordinary for me, and it seized up. So it was all I could do to get off the rower and go and have a shower, and then I was pretty nearly bedridden for 2-3 days, and it was hell. The pain was just unreal. I can't even go I couldn't move my head like this, leaning forward. That hurts a lot when my chin gets near my chest. So that was a week ago. All right. Now I'm in the middle of doing all of this stuff, right? I was doing Facebook Lives every morning. Check that out. Michael Edward Enjoy, Love, Succeed on Facebook. Look me up. Follow me there. I was doing live videos every morning. I do my Facebook posts every day. I write, often. Of course, I do these weekly videos, and I got a lot of other stuff on the go. So this really put a crimp in my style. Okay, this was a big setback for me, and I needed to sit back and say to myself, okay, life just threw me a curveball. What can I do about it? What actions can I continue to take? What can't I do right now? There's no way I can get up and sit at my desk for any length of time. Sitting is horribly painful. And I can't get out of the chair when I'm done. All right, so the computer's out. I can't sit in front of my camera, either one, whether it's a live or this camera here, to do my videos, because it's just, I'm in too much pain. I can't do that. All right. So that brings us to point number 1. Focus on the can-dos, not the can'ts. I can do writing on my phone. All right. The phone is portable. I can Braille. I use a Braille writing app on my phone, and I can still write. All right, good. I can do Facebook posts. Great. What else can I do on my phone that I could do lying down? I could do while I'm rehabbing. I can read books. I've been a little bit behind on some of my book reading lately, and I was able to read all of a Tony Robbins book, and that's a big book. And there's a lot of stuff in there. Phenomenal book. I can't remember the name of that book, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Anything Tony Robbins writes is probably worth a read. And this was true in this case. I also wrote another book by Ford, Debbie Ford. That was a good book as well. Now, point is that I focused on what I could do, and what I could do was I could read books and educate myself further. So that's what I did. And I'm rehabbing like crazy, and I'll get to that in the second point. But the thing is that as I was rehabbing, I was able to read the books. All right, so I was able to read the books throughout this whole thing that's going on. All right, now I know I'm going to have to go back and reread these books again at my computer, where I can take down notes and really learn and apply what I've read. But at least now I've got the foundation, right? I'm going to remember a lot of what I've read. When I go through it the second time, it's going to be great. It's going to be really, really great. And I'll be able to skip certain parts because I know it. You know what I mean? And get into the note taking. All right. So point number 2, and I'm doing this with no notes because I just can't sit down long enough to Braille notes. This video is going to kill me when I get up. But anyway, what was point number 2 now? Point number 2 is have a reason bigger than you. All right. Why must you find the can-dos and do the can-dos? All right. I have 2 primary reasons that are driving me right now with this back issue. First one is, in a week today, I'm hoping to be in the finals in a goalball tournament, which is a blind sport that me and a couple of the other guys got together, and we're going to be competing in a tournament next weekend. And I have like 5-6 days to get my back in shape where I can move with freedom of movement. All right. Can I do it? I think I can. So therefore I will. All right. That's one reason. The other reason that I need to get my back in shape as quickly as possible is in order that I can serve you. All right. So both of these reasons are outside of me and inside of me. I love doing what I do. I love creating these videos for you. I enjoy the process. I enjoy it all. I enjoy the feedback that I get from you. I appreciate it all. And I'm so happy that I'm able to help people. On the other hand, I'm also a team player in that I can't wait to get on the court with my 2 oldest buddies. I mean, we go back when we were 10 years of age. And we haven't played goalball together since, we were teenagers. and we're going back to our old school to play. That's where the tournament's going to be. So this is all just a whole bunch of great things happening here, right, for me. And obviously I want to feel better and have my freedom of movement back and get back exercising and so on, living my normal life and my normal routines. But those are my two big reasons, is to serve and my team and to play the goal ball. All right. That's my immediate, I must get better because of that. Okay. So you need to have your reasons to help you push when life throws you a curveball. You need to know why it is that you need to push through and why you need to find the can-dos. All right. And point number 3 is have a plan of action or take action. All right. It's all well and good to say, I can read these books while I'm rehabbing my back, while I'm doing all this stretching, icing, TENS, self-massages, all this stuff that I'm doing over and over and over all day long. I can read books. Okay. And I do. I've downloaded some books on my phone and I'm reading them. That's great. I got a lot more books to read. When I'm done this, I go on to the next one. It's great. So it's fine. It serves you. It serves me. It's a win-win. You need to find that and put in the plan of action. All right. So no matter what curveball life throws you, first you decide what you can do. For example, if something happened at home and you cannot get to the gym, there's just absolutely no way you can get to the gym. What you can do is you can walk up and down the stairs in your home. All right. Stairs are a phenomenal exercise. Try it. Just walk up and down those stairs briskly. Don't run. Just briskly walk up and down those stairs over and over, and you'll see what I mean. You'll be breathing hard. You'll be sweating. It's a hell of a workout. That's something you can do. All right. If you're learning personal development type stuff, then what can you learn while you are doing other things that require your attention, right? What can you do? Always focus on the can-dos. And when you do that, then you need to put in the plan of action. Okay, so I can walk the stairs, but when am I going to do it? Well, before bed's pretty good, and I can grab a shower and climb into bed. I'm good to go. All right? Everything's quiet at that time. Like I said earlier, when I read my books, I'm reading them while I'm rehabbing. And, I'm hanging upside down on the inversion table and I'm reading a book, and, when I'm flat on the inversion table, I can write while I'm there, while I'm slightly inverted and so on. Right? When I'm stretching, I'm reading a book. My hands are busy with the stretching, so I can't write at that point, but I can read. Right? I'm just leaning up against a wall, with ice pack on my back. Then I'm reading a book. Right? So you have to decide your plan of action and stick to it as always. You always have to have your plan of action. That plan of action always has to be flexible. All right, so when life throws you a curveball, you can be flexible with that plan of action, and you can do what you can do. All right, always focus on those can-dos. If you focus on the can-dos all the time, whether life throwing you a curveball or not, you're going to win. That's all there is to it. All right, always focus on the can-dos. All right, that is what I'm going to say today as far as when life throws you a curveball. I want you to go out there and win the day. I want you to go out there and enjoy. I want you to love as much as you can. And I want you to succeed. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it. Click on that subscribe button. Click on that bell icon to adjust your notifications so you'll never miss another video from me again. In the description, there's links including mepersonaldevelopment.com, where we help you reach your highest level of success.